people be mad or they be, but if Allah give you something, you use what Allah give you. Hilarity and the ability to be redundant over and over and over again. And that redundancy gonna catch everybody. It's gonna kick us just redundant, and then they're not gonna see it. Nobody is so redundant, right? You're looking right at it, and nobody sees it. It's so redundant. At each time, there's only 0.9% difference in one redundancy and another, and they can't see it. Okay, are there any questions or comments? Okay, so what we got for the schedule is, okay, so look like we just won't do Juma here today. Tomorrow we'll just put a sign down there. You and I can go back out to way out there and wherever that is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then next week though we'll go to Dar al Hijra because they've been pretty now. Here's what we're gonna do. Where would you like to go tomorrow? Right. What were they talking about? Mm. Could you turn the heat on just a little bit? Go ahead. Right. But you can't pass nothing out. Okay. So, and Masjid Muhammad was. Right. 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 Now, what we can do is, uh, you can go to the one out there that we go to out there, way out, New Hampshire, huh? Good, good. Well, he can go. Y'all could go out to the where we get out way out. Yeah, MC, whatever they call it, MCC. We go to MCC now. The next week we'll go for the DC Masjid. I can go because I can put enough water in my car. I can go down to Masjid Muhammad. See, so maybe a week after next, you could recycle through there, and you could do flyers and what have you at MCC, and like we're gonna go out here where we was, you know. Okay, but next week we'll go over to here, PGMA. But at night, I can go over to PGMA and pass out flyers so that when we go back over there, everybody will be already. The point I'm trying to make is we're going to, ideally, we're going to go somewhere like first, like we're going to go out and drop these flyers off tonight. We'll put them on the car, lab, da, da, da. We'll be back next week, though, with boxes. You see what I mean? So we want to go to MCC now because people kind of know us already, enough of them. So, but we'll go during prayer time, these other times, see, like at least 2 or 3 nights a week, at least myself and whoever want to go with me, we'll be able to drop flyers off. So we're gonna hit them with flyers. Even if we've been there once, we're gonna be back. So this week at MCC, if we hit them this go round tomorrow, and if we hit out there, and we don't have nobody to do Juma, so we just won't do Juma. That's all. Yeah, we just won't do it. When we get the team spirit together, then we'll. So you'll be able to get, huh? Okay. And we'll go out where we went before. Okay, are there any comments about, so that's the format we'll use from now till next month. Next month will be Black History Month, so we'll upgrade it a little bit, you know. But remember, all of this is just getting the job done, but, you know, testing and trying. And remember, those boxes is our only income right now. We don't, because remember, we're going to use our buildings, our property, for institutional purposes. Yeah, we're not going to rent them out. You know, we're not going to do that. They will all be a functional institution. So when you come around here in a year's time, there will be functional, institutional stuff going on. Yeah, we're in no hurry, but that's what we're going to do, inshallah. And basically, there's nothing they can do about it. When I say there's nothing they can do about it, they have to make it possible for you to do it. Because if they don't, you might get some real people. Hey, shoot. See, no, that's part of the movement, that you know what you got, because it's a threat. Like, yeah, it's just fun and games, but hey. So they have to put people out there, and so you manage them. That's just, it's not a sad thing, it's a good thing, because other people didn't evolve. They would be mad at the people. You low down tattletales, and all that dumb stuff. No. You have to learn how to like, collaborators and tattletales. You learn how to like them. That's the only people you're going to be around anyway, so you might as well, right? If what we're surrounded by is real, if that's real, that's the way it is. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's great. You know. I want my personal business, so boss man, I don't want him in my business. Boss, personal business is Islam. And you got more sense than boss man. That's something that they're not used to. They're not used to the Negro having more sense through trial and through working and through studying. Research, regular research that you acquire. If you're a professor in archaeology, something other, for 50 years, you're going to have more sense generally than an equivalent professor that has 10 years experience. So if you have 50 years experience with all of this, you're going to, and they can't tire you out, they can't weigh you down, because you know how to rest. When you come out swinging, you done already rested. I done had to rest. I done worked and rest. And they don't realize, well, they should. If they haven't realized it, we're gonna teach your boss man. He should have been better. Yeah, we teach boss man. He just been bad. Boss man has been bad, and we're gonna teach him he should be better. Yeah, it's our job. That's our responsibility to teach him. Nobody else is teaching. The Russians can't teach him nothing, right? He ain't paying no attention to them. He want to go to war with them. Well, he playing like he want to go to war. And this is the last thing I'm gonna close with. When we was kids, they used to scare us to death with atomic bombs, and they'd have in a newspaper every other day a diagram like the city of Oakland and what a 5 megaton bomb will do to Oakland. And they have those circles inside. And it scare you to death. Not this go round. Boss man, you talking all that, you in Russia, you want to fight? I dare you. Put a chip on it. I dare you. Knock it off, sucker. If you that stupid, go ahead. Knock it off. Yeah. We play, you were talking about China. I don't know whether y'all all working together, because after you get up so far, you start giving each other signals. And everybody thought in the past, Russia and America was, you to go, if you're in Nicaragua, if the Americans go against you, then you're going to go and get the Russians or the Cubans as your friends, right? And that's the way they did the whole world. So if America was against Vietnam, we have to go get the Chinese or we go get the Russians. And they was both helping Vietnam, right? Yeah. So right now, Russia is talking about, well, if you're going to mess around with the other white folks over there, huh? Yeah. Khrushchev was from Ukraine. Everybody Ukraine, almost half the people was from Ukraine or Georgia. So now they're talking about, well, Russia said, well, if you get out of line, we'll just go and move over to Cuba and then move to Venezuela. If you're talking about getting up next to somebody, yeah. Yeah, in fact, they're talking about it now. We might just move to Cuba at 90 miles away, And we're not talking about bringing no atomic weapons, but they have so much stuff they won't need no, right? Yeah, so all that stuff, if they ain't got enough sense, I'm not going to waste my life being scared of them killing themselves. But one thing, we should gain charge of what we're doing. Because who wants to trust that idiot? He's an idiot. An idiot. Is there anything that anybody wanted to?
I know the brother mm-hmm.
He did? Good. Huh?
He said his name.
Yeah. Well, he